Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Side 2 Band Thieves. In the last episode, we drugged an elephant and a tiger. And that's about it. In this episode, we're going to be taking on the missions in Day 2 of Episode 3. A Predator Awakes. So, we're going to begin with the mission Spice Grinder Destruction. Just because I feel like this mission takes a little bit longer than the Ruby mission. Also, I don't feel like that's a slime mission. I don't know. I feel like... Well, we'll get there when we get there. So, we're going to start things off by going to that area in the bottle episode where I mentioned that there is a hidden door if you fall down here. You just gotta hug the wall and go into it. And just like that, we're going to begin the mission, Spice Grinder Destruction. So let's hear out Bentley and his words of wisdom.
According to Rajan's blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple. Just jump in, walk the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards. Make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
Alright. Well, just like in Sly 1, where you got to be able to hop into a little barrel and dance to be a turkey, you can hop into these barrels and dance, and if you get hit, you die. Pretty simple. So don't get hit in the bombs, because they're bombs. Alright, so we can actually ignore that laser fence. We don't actually need to blow that one up particularly. We might want to blow that one up later, but we actually don't need to blow that one up either.
I'm within visual range of the spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits.
Now that's actually not true. If you're in the barrel and you're next to a guard, okay, so let's just put it this way. If the light goes over your barrel, you're safe. But if the guard touches your barrel, he will attack you and you will die. So don't do that. And you'll be safe. Later on, we're going to be doing something very similar to this mission. Like near the end of the game. And I forgot that if a guard touches you, also, by the way, you can blow up this little door over here. And you can get some coins. And I forgot that if a guard touches you while you're in a barrel, your ass is grass. And you will blow up. So I kind of forgot that I needed the barrel to go back around. Because the only way up is through that laser fence. And we're going to need to get rid of it so that I can take out the guards, so that I can grab another TNT barrel, so that I can blow up the spice grinder. So this laser, I guess we didn't need to ignore. There is a laser fence that we do need, we can just ignore because it's unnecessary, but that's not the one. I guess I did mean this one right over here. Yeah, this is the one. So my bad, sorry for the misinformation. Good thing it was corrected within the same video. But anyway, you can make this jump, and then we can just take out the guards. Also, that green little force field over there, you can actually open that up too.
TNT barrel into that basin filled with spice dust.
Yeah, cool. So you just touch this little thing right over here. Apparently Sly knows the code to unlock it, and then you can get more money. It's pretty neat. I like that some of these levels have little hidden things like that. Nice touch of detail that the developers put in. Now we need a barrel from this spot because the other spot we can't reach it because there is floor lasers. I mean, I guess you can blow up that fence and then grab a barrel right over there, but by the time... I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, you can't grab a barrel over there through the floor lasers. But if you blow up this fence right over here with this barrel, you can just walk it through there. But by the time you make it here, why not just make it to the spice grinder? You know, like why blow up another fence? That doesn't make any sense. You know, and is it really faster blowing up that fence, grabbing another TNT barrel, you know, just to come back over here, only to run and take that shortcut? Like, wouldn't it just be faster to blow up the spice barrel, the spice grinder, than run through and call it a day? I don't know. So I like to make sure that the barrel is going to actually hit the spice grinder, even though you could just leave it wherever.
What's going on down there? It looks like spice production has fallen behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
And just like that, we beat the longer of the two missions, I feel like. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, really, which mission is longer, this one or Rip Off Ruby. But I feel like this one is just because you're moving in a barrel for a long period of time. Even though I like running in barrels just because I find them fun. To get out of here, you jump up on the mushroom, and then we're going to do Neyla's Secret. The only reason why we're doing Neyla's Secret first is because Rip Off Ruby isn't technically a side mission. It's a Murray mission.
Cooper, we meet again.
Constable Neyla, thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
Oh, I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Neyla, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I'll keep it in mind, but first the task at hand. I've learned of a secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwork Heart. Legally, I can't enter the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you...
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
Don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance. This place is thick with guards, and standing still can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Alrighty, time to follow Neyla again for the second time in the game. I actually really like these missions where you get to follow Neyla. It's pretty fun. That guard's a dickhead. He fucking nailed me with that fucking laser thing. I hate those things, dude. They're annoying. Now, I don't know why Neyla's taking me such a long, complicated route. I feel like she's actually trying to get me killed. Like, personally. Not even like, oh, it's Sly, you know? Like, she's trying to get Sly killed so that she doesn't have to... Whatever. But, like... like, personally, I feel like she's just trying to get me killed. Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about when you run on the ropes. Sometimes you'll get bumped off. And if you're not fast enough, you'll lose. Like I did. So, whoops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to lose. But when you come back, the cutscene doesn't, what's it called? Doesn't play. So I had to show off my first death. Neyla apparently has the ability... What the fuck happened there? Wasn't there just a guard over here? Well, anyway, back to what I was saying. Neyla has the ability to one-shot kill guards. I don't know if that was shown in the last time. I don't remember. But, yeah, her whip is super powerful. She can, like, one-shot flashlight guards in one hit. And, well, that's what one-shotting means. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So like, let her do all the fighting. Just make sure you're following her. Like I mentioned before, if you're on a rope and she's on a rope and she touches you while you're on the rope, you will fall down. Don't let that happen. Or else you'll lose like I did. And it's a really simple mission. It's the same thing like the one in the first episode. of the game. And she's going to bring you over to the secret entrance. Bam. That guy didn't see anything coming. Well, anyway, here is the secret entrance. So we're going to be continuing this soon. Actually, oh, wait, yeah, it's not over here. It's on the other side. I forgot. She takes like this ridiculously overcomplicated route that like no one needs to take to get there. I don't understand why you're doing this to me, Neyla. Don't get set too far back on the lay pads. Again, you will lose if you take too long to make those jumps. My bad. The opening is over here.
This is it. And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door.
And?
And we're on for that date in Bollywood.
Damn, Sly, you hit on everyone and then you get dates. How can I, a lonely nerd, get a date with... I'm gonna stop talking.
There it is, just like Neyla said.
In order to lower the clockwork heart, you'll need access to that control box. But it's locked down tight.
Oh, I'm sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
So, yeah, the second part of this mission actually doesn't take too long, but since I'm an idiot, and I suck at this game, apparently, even though I'm good at this game, apparently, I end up falling down, but in order, like, while falling down, I actually end up showing you a way to get back up, and you can actually use this in the recon mission so that you can get spotted by Rajan. Now, these guards aren't too bad, just make sure that you take your time when swiping the keys from them. If you want, you can make noise to lure them away. But see, that's the thing. I hit jump and circle to grab onto that like sprinkler, but instead Sly, for whatever reason, latched onto the spinny thing. And I was like, oh, if I take damage, I'll be reset to the land. But nope, it resets you to whatever stable ground you're on last. Climbing up here actually brings you back to where the photo was, and you can't do anything about that, so we're just gonna come back down and find a way up. Now, the way up is, like I mentioned earlier in a previous episode, is actually up through the water barrels that rise up. You'll be seeing them soon. There's a force field as well over there, that like cool looking door. If you jump up, you can actually just ride that barrel from up here. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think like my thought process was I remember these barrels opening up, and I forget why they open up, but I was wrong. These barrels only open up at the end of their cycle. They don't actually open up until a little later in the cycle. I thought they opened up much earlier. So yeah, that force field can be opened just like the last force field. All you need to do is walk up to it and touch the keypad. This guard over here is kind of annoying me just because I don't want to get seen by him and then be attacked. But that's really the inevitable. But for whatever reason, he didn't see me there, so I'm gonna let him go. And just like that, we're on the 3rd floor again. That little wooden way was the right way. But if you stay here too long, the barrels will open up, so be careful with that. But we did manage to make it behind this guard, so that works. The normal way that I fucking fell down again, didn't I? So the normal way that I tend to do this mission is I take the key from the first guard, then kill him, and then while the second guard is running towards the noise, I like the stable guard is the second guard. While the second guard is running towards the noise I just made, I just swipe the key from him and then just kill him like that too. But since I didn't do that at all, I had to do it backwards, in which I killed the stable guard and then snuck up on this guard right over here, grabbed the key, killed him, and then finished the mission. I love that voltage strike, by the way. That attack quickly became my favorite Sly attack. It's just amazing that I can kill any enemy in one hit. Also, that thing exploded. How the fuck did that not break? Also, it's half a heart. That's really creepy.
That's it. Half the clockwork heart. The spice won't be growing around here anytime soon.
Well, I guess Bentley got a point there. I mean, I guess it won't be, considering I destroyed the spice pump and the grinder itself. So let's find a way out of here. I'm just gonna take. Did I take the way I came in, or did I take the way I came in from the first time? I don't remember how I did it. Oh, I think I took the first time because I wanted to open up this force field. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. And then more money for me. What was that, like 10 coins? That's pretty useful, I guess. But just like that, we can leave through the way we came in the first time, which is the water pipe. And we're gonna go and be near the area where Rip-Off Ruby is. So let's head on over there. We're gonna slide on over to this big curly thingy, and we're gonna meet up with this informant.
We've been contracted to acquire that huge ruby of Rajan's for a local crime ring. In exchange for the goods, they'll set us up with a cherry bomb 500 for the heist.
A cherry bomb 500? That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have to whack it a few times with your cane.
I'm on it.
Alright, and this is what I mean by it's not technically a Sly mission, because this is the only thing Sly does, is whack this jewel with this cane, and then somehow not shattering it.
Murray, you're on. Sly's knocked the ruby loose, and now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers.
Muscle on the way.
And for the rest of the mission, it's a Murray mission. So I don't know why we really needed Sly. I mean, I guess Bentley is too weak to knock it off, I guess. But I mean, he has bombs, but that would destroy it, right? And then Murray can't attack in the sky. He can only thunderflop. So I guess that's really the only reason why it's not just a Murray mission. And then I think the other reason is, like, Murray wouldn't be able to get up here normally without, like, a mushroom pad. But then why didn't they just give it a mushroom pad to jump up there with Murray?
Murray, you can pick up the ruby with your stomp move. Despite its size, that rock is really fragile. Bentley will run ahead and inflate cushions that are safe to throw the ruby onto. Use them, or this operation's a bust. Now, head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
Okay, so I'm gonna call bullshit on that whole "this ruby is really fragile" thing, because you dropped the fucking ruby off the top of that fucking palace, and that shit did not shatter. All right, so fuck off with that nonsense. All right. But so now we're gonna be Murray, and the whole premise of this mission is just to carry this ruby and throw it to cushions that Bentley places down, and then that's pretty much it. It's really simple. The mission would be a lot more fun if I had the Atlas strength ability, but we don't get that until a little later. And the Atlas strength ability allows Murray to run and jump while carrying things, which is really useful. Like, just generally, just super useful. But yeah, we're gonna meet up with the first buyer.
This ruby is near flawless. I'll recommend to my superiors that we purchase it, take it to our buyer, and complete the contract.
Is it near flawless because I dropped it off a palace, or is it near flawless just already? You didn't explain that one. Like, is it worth less now that I dropped it a bunch, or is it, like, worth less, I don't know, just because it's not cut correctly or something? I don't know. Whatever, man. Also, I missed the cushion. It was right over there. I totally didn't see Bentley go that way. But I think we can still make that throw. Funny enough. But I done goofed because now that I'm being attacked by a bunch of people, the jewel can get shattered rather easily. I don't know if I did end up breaking it or not. I don't quite remember. Unfortunately, Murray doesn't have a way to stealthily get rid of guards, so I'm kind of stuck here waiting until they decide that they forget about me. And just like that, they forgot about me, so that was simple. And now we can carry on with the mission, which is to throw this ruby up over here. I could totally make this jump. Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. I can make that jump. There we go. Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. One more time. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Here's the buyer.
I must say, the Cooper gang certainly lives up to its reputation. This is a true Indian treasure. We will honor the bargain and provide a cherry bomb 500 at the time the turtle requested.
Now, next up for the final mission, we're gonna need to take out some aerial defenses. Oh no, we're gonna not aerial defenses. Sorry, we're gonna have to destroy the dam to flood the grotto. Now, the only reason why we did that ruby mission was just in case something bad doesn't happen. So the plan is the hope is that we can flood this area, drawing out Rajan. But if you've been around and played... Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't show up Juggernaut Throw. I actually forgot. So, Juggernaut Throw is pretty simple maneuver. Whenever you pick up an enemy and throw him, he will cause a small explosion in the look of a big pink ring, and it can hit multiple enemies or can cause a lot of damage. So it's this pink ring that you see over there. And the cool thing is, it's programmed to be facing wherever Murray is facing. So if you throw an enemy at a distance and then turn him, the ring will sweep across really quickly, and it can damage a whole ton of enemies. And it's super, super useful when you're surrounded by like 20 guards, which will come in handy in a future mission. But we'll talk about that in a few episodes, maybe like 2 episodes, 3 episodes from now, 4 episodes from now. But now we're going to be doing Blow the Dam, which is pretty much the mission that we're trying to get done the most.
Rajan's holed up in his temple. Got any ideas to force him out of hiding?
My research indicates that tigers have an aversion to water. By destroying that dam, the temple will be filled with a runoff.
Flooding him out, huh? Good plan, but I don't think your bombs are strong enough to do the job.
You're correct. Fortunately, while monitoring the bug in Rajan's office, I overheard that a new autopilot attack helicopter had just arrived. It's sitting inside this truck.
Stay sharp. That dam is sure to be well protected.
Alrighty, so yeah, this mission's kind of the most important one in this day. But much like the habit is that it kind of goes away. Now, this is the start of the turret missions that allow you to zoom in using the right analog stick. The game does not explain to you that you can do this because it assumes that you did the turret mission from the other level just fine without zooming in. But truth be told, zooming in is the most useful thing. Now, don't worry about the pink missiles. They tend to miss more times than not. Worry about like the darker missiles. But even then, I would just focus all attacks on the dam until you start getting surrounded by attacks like this. Once that happens, then you focus on the helicopters. But other than that, just keep attacking the dam until you win. This mission can be really annoying if you focus mostly on the
Nice
helicopters.
shooting, Bentley. Rajan knows how to swim.
What? A piece of the dam struck the chopper. It's going down. Ooh. Ow. Ah. Oof.
And just like that, we're done with this mission episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.